What's up, Cougars? So here's the deal. We need to talk a little bit about Smart Lunch because I know some of you are concerned, and I've heard many times in the last 2 days why we got to keep going to homeroom. So I've got an answer for you. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about where Smart Lunch came from. Here's the bottom line. Smart Lunch was designed to be 30 minutes of lunch plus 30 minutes of other time to do one of these things. 1, go to tutoring, get some help for classes you might need help in. 2, go to clubs, spend some time with people you like, doing stuff you like. 3, hang out with friends because, well, let's be honest, hanging out with friends is one of the best parts of high school. 4, sometimes you just need time during school to get work done. It seemed reasonable to offer you that. So that's what Smart Lunch was all about. You've heard a lot recently about this seminar thing. Here's what's important to understand. For now, we are going to go to seminar every day until the teacher's expectations are met. Now hear me, this is specific. We are not taking Smart Lunch away. Smart Lunch will come back as soon as expectations are met. We'll talk more about that in a minute. Smart Lunch will come back. For now, we need to get in the hang of what the seminar routine is going to be. Seminars are going to work like this. Every Wednesday, once Smart Lunch comes back, for now it's every day. Every Wednesday, once Smart Lunch returns, you're going to leave second period and you're going to go directly to your seminar. Even if you have first lunch, you're going to your seminar class first. We will dismiss from there once the halls are cleared. So all of you who are like, why is the bell not ringing? It's because your friends are hanging out in the hallway trying to have even more time. If you would go to where you're supposed to be, we'd be done. So that brings me to this next thing. Here are the expectations for seminar. It's pretty easy. You need to be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, which means after second period, you go to seminar, you wait for the announcement to dismiss you for lunch. It's pretty easy. We're going to tell you the instructions one at a time. Do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. Also pretty simple. The teachers are going to have material for you to work on. If you don't have material to work on, you will be expected to do work for other classes. Make sure you have something with you. Say what you're supposed to say when you're supposed to say it. I love you all. You know that. If you don't know me, turn to somebody in your class who does. And you know I'm pretty fair. You know that most of the time when I hear bad language, I'll walk up and tell you to watch your mouth. Because I have pretty good ears. I taught band for a while. Also, I'm a nerd. Sorry about that. Now, what that means is, I know how you talk. Believe me, I was in high school once. It's got to change, and it definitely cannot happen in seminar. So, say what you're supposed to say when you're supposed to say it. Finally, respect others, their rights and property. That's pretty simple. Don't mess with other people's junk, because they get upset about it. So, keep track of your stuff, and don't mess with other people's stuff. Everything will be fine. So, floating boards. It's magic. It's actually not magic. It's Caleb. I got this. So, here we go. This is the nitty-gritty, y'all. I had some excellent conversations with some of you recently at lunch right outside the cafeteria. But this is what you need to understand. Smart Lunch is not taken away. Again, I'm saying it. You can rewind that. Smart Lunch is not taken away. However, until you guys can meet all your responsibilities that come along with the privileges of Smart Lunch, we need to spend some time giving you the chance to prove that you can make effective decisions. So, time out in teenage brain land, because what you're hearing right now is, oh, I don't have Smart Lunch. Okay, say this out loud. Smart Lunch is coming back.
Smart Lunch is
Great.
coming back.
Excellent. Smart Lunch is coming back as soon as these responsibilities are met. 1, be on time. Be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. 2, dress code. Many of you watching this video have been asked by me multiple times, even sometimes multiple times per day, to take a hat off in the building. Many of you have been asked by me to pull your pants up. Some of you have been asked by any number of the administration not to wear leggings anymore. These are all county policies that we have to enforce. But every time that we have to keep reinforcing stuff that we've talked about 1,000 times, it doesn't prove to us that the student body is ready to handle Smart Lunch. We have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are capable of making smart, responsible decisions. Because it's not easy turning 1,100 students loose for an hour. That's crazy. If you ask any teacher in any other part of the state, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. It still scares me sometimes. Cleanup. How many times have you left lunch and you see just trays sitting in the cafeteria, French fries all over the ground, chocolate milk spilled on a wall or something ridiculous? I don't know who puts chocolate milk on a wall. It's not that hard. Take your junk, Put it in a trash can. We got lots of trash cans. The custodians work incredibly hard to make sure you have trash cans. This is not okay. Finally, tutoring. We set up time during the day so that if you needed help during class, you could get it. We didn't want you to have to stay after school for hours on end because, let's be honest, nobody likes hanging out after school, especially when it gets dark at 5. It's depressing. But tutoring, friends, is a responsibility. You have to go. And that proves to the adults on campus that you are ready to make the smart decisions necessary for smart lunch to take place. So, that being said, a little review. Be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. Do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. Say what you're supposed to say when you're supposed to say it. Respect others, their rights and properties. And we'll be ready to roll with Smart Lunch sooner rather than later. That's the bottom line. I hope you have a wonderful day.